Sup people, this is PJ Boomer at the movies over here with another movie to talk about, and in this video I would like to discuss the following movie, the original Poseidon Adventure. There were of course many different versions of the Poseidon Adventure. We had the original film, which is this one. There was also a sequel made a couple of years later with Michael Caine in the leading role. There was also a TV remake with many different stars. I think Steve Guttenberg was in it, and there was also a 2006 remake, cinematic remake, but this is of course the original version. I believe I got this movie around 2008 at a bookstore, saw it, picked it up. Interestingly, not because I was familiar with it. I was not familiar with it. I was very familiar with Gene Hackman and his movies back then, but I picked it up because of Roddy McDowall, who was of course the main star, the big star of the original Planet of the Apes movies back in the 1970s. So I picked it up in 2008. I think it was released over here because of the remake, which was released in 2006. I watched the film and I was really surprised by the film. It was really dark, dramatic. I don't want to say the word grim, but it has a very downbeat feeling. Then I watched it a couple of years later, and I watched it with a different approach and liked it a bit more. And now I watched it yesterday and I very much liked it. I think what makes this movie stand out from other classic Hollywood catastrophic movies is a lack of sugar coating. It's not just about great visual special effects or worrying about who is going to survive, but this is like a larger-than-life story. People battling against a force of nature, trying to stay alive, but also battling against insurmountable circumstances, which is greatly underlined by the performance of Gene Hackman as the Reverend and his peculiar approach towards faith, towards God, towards how a person should act in life, even in dangerous situations. So as an adult, I appreciate this movie much more than I viewed it as a teenager. So this is the DVD release. This is the front cover. This is the spine, and this is the back. This was 20th Century Fox release over here in Poland. It was released by Imperial Home Entertainment, now defunct distributor. And actually, when I picked this up, I had to make sure at the bookstore that this was the original release, because the rendering of this picture is really weird. And when it's Gene Hackman running away with a kid who is also in the movie, but the picture is rendered in such a weird way that I really thought that it was from the remake, not from the original film. And of course I will show you the disc itself. So here's the disc. It has no title. There's no title on the disc, so some labels had this trend in the 2000s, 20th Century Fox and MGM. They did not put titles on some of their releases, so I guess it must have been a pain for rental stores to keep track of the discs when they were renting them. But here it is. The disc only contains the movie, different language tracks, different subtitles, no bonus features at all. So yes, this is the Poseidon Adventure, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments about the movie, please write it down, and I will happily engage in a discussion. Thank you.